Hey guys, welcome to the Cults podcast. If you haven't noticed, we've renamed the podcast to Can You Leave the Simulation? And that's for your benefit. Now you can actually find the thing when you're searching for it.
You won't
So,
have to see Marilyn Manson and stuff like that.
yeah, there's a lot of cult activity that was coming up, and it was a lot of dark stuff. And I think we're like one of those. I hate to say it, but we're one of those good cults.
Great cult, I might add. Great cult.
Yeah, we won't sacrifice anything under 2 years old.
Yeah.
And
right
we're
now.
looking for plenty of followers. So go ahead and make sure you hit
No,
that subscribe
subscribers.
button on Spotify, on YouTube. That way we know that you're in the cult. That really helps with our stats and our cult finances. So thank you. And also shout out to our boy TJ for subscribing. Shout out to our boy Johnny and Aunt Julie.
And Aunt Julie.
Our 3 subscribers. No, just kidding. But they're our most important.
They are the most important. They're the OGs.
So
They're top tier in the cult.
Yeah, they got here first. So, I mean, if you're trying to join, you're going to be a lower ranking than them. So now's the time to get in. Anyway, I bet you're wondering what happened to last week's episode. There wasn't one.
Well, there was one.
So we all got together. We watched the Home Run Derby. And just to kind of recap back to this, we were kind of wagering on who would win that Home Run Derby. And Mason got that win, unfortunately, with Juan Soto.
Damn straight. And my second pick was second, so.
Yep. And Zach had Pete Alonso, and I had Kyle Schwarber, and we didn't.
And then Albert Pujols.
Yeah, Albert Pujols.
Consolation pick.
You know what really sucks is I was going to say, I bet he is going to beat Schwarber on the last episode, and then I didn't say it. But it doesn't matter because it didn't get recorded. All right. Now for the crazy news. I was messing around a little bit over the weekend, and I was able to recover last week's episode fully.
Wait, really?
Yeah, with Mason's audio and video and everything. So I think that I'm not really sure what we're going to do with that yet. We might just cut it up and put those clips in other episodes now or something. Just to
give it to our Patreon subscribers.
Yep. Yeah. That's you, Aunt Julie.
For the low price of $99.99, you can have this episode.
Yeah, you can own it. We'll sell the whole share of it.
Where else will you find out the results of the home run derby?
Right. Not like you have ESPN or anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what that's like. Subscribe to ESPN Plus to watch the Home Run Derby. You don't get to watch it.
Hey, Zach.
Yeah.
I do have something to show you. You see that?
Oh, look at those pups.
Your mom said you didn't believe that I had a new dog, so there's your proof.
What?
What's the new dog's name?
What's the new pup's name? Ivy? Poison Ivy?
Pretty much.
Ivy Solar?
Yeah. I like the second one better.
So, guys, also on the last episode, we came up with this great idea. The idea of a century, the idea of a lifetime. When we were kids, we watched Disney Channel original movies, and we decided we got to decide which one of those movies was the best when we were a kid. So we put together a list of 16 movies spanning from the year 2000 to the year 2005, and we put them in a bracket. This is a double elimination bracket. So that means if you vote one out, or if someone loses the first round, they're not out completely. They can still place. So this is going to be rather interesting, and we're going to vote on these. I don't know if you guys want to do it all right now, or if you want to do it throughout the episode. Or maybe we could let's do the first round, then we'll talk about stuff, and then we'll do the second round.
I like that.
All right, cool. So I'm pulling up the bracket here. I'm going to zoom in on the first round. So our number one seed, I'm just going to read off the seeds here first, actually. So how we got all this, excuse me. So I went through and I chose 16 of the biggest name movies that I thought we would recognize. Then I went to IMDb, got their ratings, and that's how they got their seed. So the highest seed is Brink because it has a 6.9 rating out of 10.
You know, I can't even think of that one.
This is the one with the
What?
rollerblading.
Yeah.
You have to show me
Yeah.
a picture.
So we're gonna have to pull some of this stuff up as we
Yeah.
go back to the bracket. So yeah, let's just start with number one here. It's Brink versus Cadet Kelly.
So just off of name, like off the top of my head, I'm going the 16 seed because I actually know that one.
Cadet Kelly.
Yeah.
So you gotta we gotta kind of talk about what these movies are because I'm sure not
So-
everyone watching or listening is gonna really.
Cadet Kelly is the one with the chick from Lizzie McGuire and the chick from Even Stevens, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. 100%. That's got it over Brink for me.
So I'm gonna vote for Brink on this one. I remember like having these like vividly. My brother and I watching this movie, wanting to be professional rollerbladers because the kid made $200 a week rollerblading, and as a
What?
kid, I was like, that is so much money. I need to be good at rollerblading.
Disney
So-
wants you to get a job, man.
So
I
did you
know.
buy rollerblades?
No, I didn't have $200.
For rollerblades?
I never had rollerblades, so I just
I had
wanted
rollerblades.
rollerblades.
Okay.
But
Well,
I got the vote for Brink.
All right, so just before we tally these votes up and decide a winner here, I just wanted to go through Cadet Kelly. That's Hillary Duff.
yeah, Lizzie McGuire.
Right.
Mhm.
You're saying Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah.
All right. And in Brink,
I knew what you're. There's no one famous in Brink, man. It's just some like long
it's just
haired
an
blonde
iconic
kid.
movie.
So let's think about this for a second before we tally anything up.
Look, Cadet Kelly
As a-
was fine.
as a-
There's
as
no
a-
Brink.
As a young man, I would much rather watch girls who I was like, oh my god, she's so hot, rather than some hippie looking dudes get off on rolling around on skates.
Dude, this is aimed for 6-year-olds, dude.
Well,
Keep
I
it
was-
in your
I was a
man.
mature 6-year-old, I guess.
That was 2002, dog. That was second
Dude.
grade.
Get it together, Mace.
2002, that would make me 8 years old.
You're like, I'm watching this for the girls, not the skating.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever watch the X Games?
No.
Or you just only watch porn?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Games.
I'm just saying, as an 8-year-old, 100%, I'd much rather watched Cadet Kelly than Blink or Brink or whatever it was that you.
I got
guys
some follow-up questions after the pod.
All right.
So I guess, Jake, you got the deciding vote?
Yeah, so I really like Cadet Kelly, but Brink's the better movie, so.
According to you,
Win. Yep.
or are you just going off IMB, CD, whatever?
No.
Yeah,
I don't
gee.
give a crap what their ratings are. I'm going with my gut and my memory from, I don't know, 15 years ago, 20 years ago.
Jake, I'm knocking down a few ages off your bio test.
Hell yeah.
Just for that one.
By the way, they have my test. I have not received the results yet. They're still processing those. So hopefully next week we can have that information ready.
I'll be more than happy to get that ball of Pink Whitney. I officially broke my seal of sobriety this weekend and had a couple drinks. So 3 weeks is what lasted from the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, I broke my seal of sobriety for a day.
Yeah, nice. Good for you.
Yeah.
What do we got for number 2?
I just wanted to mention, since we were talking about Pink Whitney there, I saw Tom Segura at the Ball Arena this last weekend. I did not see Pink Whitney there.
It's hockey thing.
What's going on with that?
Hockey only, man.
Shame.
All right, here we go.
I
Round
think
two.
I actually asked my girlfriend about it, and she knew what it was because it's a hockey thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Not because it's called Pink Whitney.
I like her a little bit more now.
Yep.
As soon as she gets in from mowing the lawn, she's going to really like you.
I hate you guys.
All right,
Give me
all
this number 2.
right. Round 2, we got the 8th seed, Smart House, against the 9th seed, Right on Track. You guys recognize either of those titles?
I recognize both.
I
And mine's
recognize one, and it was a dang good movie.
pull up the picture of Right on Track just so I've got the right.
I'm gonna have to Google it because Jake's quality over there is not great.
Yeah, I might have to start calling Jake Young Jakey. Is this the twins that raced?
The dragsters.
Nah, man, fuck that movie. I'm going all day Smart House.
Smart House, Smart House, Smart
all
House.
day. Fuck that movie.
Never even seen the other one.
Man, I like them both, and they're both the same ratings, and they're both seeded 8 and 9. So this is the tough round right here. I guess it doesn't matter what I vote because Smart House already wins.
All right,
is it even close for you, Zach?
So
not even close. I have a personal vendetta against them. Right on Track.
Okay, explain.
When I was younger, my parents would let us like sleep in the living room on the weekends because we could watch TV, stay up a little later, play video games. Well, I remember like Michael was at a sleepover, so it was just me alone Saturday watching TV, and I stayed up a little late watching that Right on Track. Well, in the movie, there's like a big wreck at the end. And then, like at the very end, spoiler alert, guys, spoiler alert. And then at the very end, it had like the 2 pictures of the real life people. And my like 7-year-old brain put it in that kid, they died in the wreck. And it was like in loving memory of these 2. And I remember just being like heartbroken as an 8-year-old, like here in the living room all by myself, just like scared. I'm like, why would Disney show me this?
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck that movie.
I guess I'll go with Smart House too. So I just wanted to mention what I'm doing here real quick. I'm gonna put so each of us counts as 1 vote. So since this is kind of like a bracket thing, it's kind of like we can keep score. Points. Yeah, so I'm gonna put 3 in there. So each one of us voted for that, and then Right on Track got us 0.
Rightly so.
All right, guys. Well, that's gonna be an interesting round there. So we got round 3 here. In the first, I guess I'm fucking all the words up for the
round 1.
Yeah, it's not round 1. It's like the third game.
Round 1. It's still round 1 though. Yeah, it's still round 1. It's
our listeners put up listening to us soaking all one episode. They'll be okay with a couple blunders on the bracket.
You'd be surprised. All right, here we go. Third game, third matchup. We got Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century, against the 13th Year.
Dude, these are no-brainers.
No-brainers.
These are no-brainers. I'll save my vote for the end, though.
Jake, you go first. You haven't gone first yet.
I think I'm going the 13th Year on this one. I like Xenon. This is hard because I liked all of these movies, so I remember just crawling into bed and staying up all night watching all these Disney Channel original movies.
Staying up till 9:30.
Yeah.
All right, 13th Year, 1 vote.
13th Year, 2 votes, please.
Ooh. 13th Year, 3 votes.
That was an easy one for me.
Easy, that's cake.
That was a good movie.
But now Xenon. Yeah, I feel the same way about that movie as Mason feels about Cadet Kelly.
I can't even picture that movie. I don't think
they made like
it.
3 sequels to Xenon, though.
Yeah, Xenon Z3 or whatever.
Oh, by the way, I didn't put any sequels in this bracket, so
I'm cool with that.
Oh, shoot. 3-0. Submit. All right, here we go. Fourth game here in the first round. We got Phantom of the Megaplex and Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. Another good one.
This is a tough one for me. I'm not gonna lie. They're both like mid-tier movies. I don't see either one of these winning it all.
Just looking at the IMDb rating of Phantom of the Megaplex, I feel like that's way too high.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off here.
I'm going Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off just because after looking at the 2 titles and looking at the posters for the movie, I think I'd watch that one more.
Mm-hmm. I remember there's a scene where Eddie was trying to crack an egg in this competition.
He's one-handed, right?
He couldn't do it one-handed until his dad taught him how to do one-handed. So when the
Okay.
dad did it one-handed, is this like father-son moment?
That's the one where he plays baseball and his dad's the
Yep.
baseball coach, right?
Yeah, that's
He,
exactly
he
it.
wakes up at like 2 a.m. and he like goes in the fridge and just pulls out a bunch of crap and like somehow makes them.
Exactly it. Somehow makes some like juice.
And
I
they're like,
remember
oh
that
my
one
god,
now.
this is delicious.
My CTE's not letting me remember it until you guys bring it up. So
Well, I'm glad we're bringing it up for you.
yeah,
We're
appreciate
going
that.
to give 3 votes to Eddie's $1 million cook-off. Did Eddie win $1 million?
No, he got second place, I believe.
That's
Listeners, I could be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure the girl, the ringer, won it.
Zach's going to have to go back and watch this one over the week here for his homework.
Yeah, I got no issue rewatching these.
All right, here we go. The 5th matchup in the first round. We have Halloween Town versus Buffalo Dream.
I'm gonna have to look up Buffalo Dream.
It's Halloween Town.
Yeah, it's Halloween Town for me. And I thought Buffalo Dream was a good movie, and I don't even really remember it.
Let me see. Give me a
I
second.
just remember there's that one song. I need somebody to lean on.
Wow. Yeah, I'm going Halloween Town. But this is bringing back some deep memories of a movie.
Yeah. Do you remember
Yeah.
any of it just from the name?
I remember a scene from one of the pictures. That's the only thing I remember.
All right, so we got 3 votes for Halloween Town. We have on the last 3 agreed on everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Last 4. All right. 6th matchup in the first round. We have Johnny Tsunami versus Now You See It.
Bro, this is so one-sided. It ain't even funny.
I don't understand how Johnny Tsunami was not the favorite in
No.
this whole thing.
If Johnny Tsunami does not win this competition, your boy's done with the pod.
It has to be like the most iconic title out of all the ones we've listed here.
Yo, give Johnny Tsunami 5 votes, dog.
Gets extra out of respect.
Uh-huh.
What was his grandpa's name that lived in Hawaii? Can we look that up?
Why in the hell would anybody remember that?
You don't remember that?
I remember a scene of him like walking on the beach and his grandpa's like, "Hey, Pono!"
I got this, guys. Just give me 1 second. Here we go.
You guys have such better memories than I
His
do.
name is also Johnny Tsunami. That's why I was thinking of that.
All right.
Johnny Kapahala is the kid's name.
Yeah, back on
Johnny
board.
Tsunami's the grandpa's name. And they made a sequel and it was called Johnny Kapahala, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one where he's snowboarding?
Yep.
He snowboards in the first one. The second one, he's actually mountain boarding.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
You mean like before longboards when they had those big wheels on the...
And you like yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this one's going to get 3 votes.
Yeah, safe bet.
All right, we're agreeing on a lot of these so far, so I think it's going to get probably tougher in the second round.
I already know my winner.
All right. 7th matchup, first round. Motocrossed versus Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire.
Dude, this is a pretty easy one for me, but I'll save mine until.
Go ahead,
before
Zach.
Motocross for sure.
Motocross for me.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't know why I seeded these based on their IMDb ratings, but we all agree.
I don't believe in IMD anyways.
All right. 8th matchup, first round here. Here we go. The Even Stevens movie versus Miracle in Lane 2.
It's the Frankie Muniz movie.
Yeah. Boo.
Ooh.
Even Stevens? All the way?
Even Stevens. Shia LaBeouf, man. It's where he made his freaking bones.
Beans.
Yeah. I mean,
Beans!
dude, why did that guy always have so much bacon? Yeah, even Stevens is an easy vote for me.
Yep. Okay. You got to do our. This is in the losers bracket now. This is still the first round.
What the hell?
So now we have Cadet Kelly versus Right on Track.
Easy.
What you got here, Zach?
I fucking hate Right on Track. So Cadet Kelly, easy vote.
I thought he was going to be like, I love Right on Track. I was live in the first round. What you got, Mason?
Cadet Kelly.
Let's go ahead and give that one 3. All right, here's our final matchup in the first round, and then we'll start talking about other stuff besides Disney movies. Sorry for the skip through this section. We got Xenon, the girl of the 21st century, versus Phantom of the Megaplex. And I might have to say this might be the hardest matchup here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
'cause
Xenon.
I don't remember watching either, so I abstain.
Abstain. Did you look them up? Did you see the cover?
I saw the cover, and I don't really. I mean, the Phantom of the Megaplex. I slightly have some sort of recollection just from the name, but
I think Xenon's like it was definitely more of a hit, right? It was like it became like a franchise almost. I made 3 of these things, so my vote's with Xenon.
Yeah, I'm going Xenon.
Where do
you
you
can
want
say
Mason?
I chose Phantom just because
All right, we'll make that happen.
I don't think I've ever even heard of Xenon.
All right, guys, that is the end of the first round.
So I got a question for you guys.
Shoot.
If they remade the new Top Gun movie, how would you feel about them not having Tom Cruise in it?
Not having him or like a CGI deepfake version.
He was never in it.
Would
Would it still be as good?
It would not be as successful for sure.
Would
I
you?
don't-
Would it be as
I
good?
don't think it'd be as good.
Yeah. Would you want to watch it?
No.
Probably not.
Probably not. So why the fuck does Disney think they can remake National Treasure without Nick Cage?
Are
What?
they making a 4th one, or are they remaking the first?
I have no idea, but on Disney Plus right now, there is a trailer for a new National Treasure. No Nick Cage in the cast.
They're doing my boy Nick dirty there.
Dude. And when I first saw this, like I want to text you guys to be outraged, but I knew I needed your like gut reactions on the pod.
You got it. I'm
Yeah.
outraged.
You gotta be shitting me.
Exactly.
So I mean, like I get it. Like we got 2 top tier actors, Tom Cruise, Nick Cage. And they're just gonna write off our boy.
Basically equal.
Yeah, they're just gonna write off our boy. That man stole a Declaration of Independence for us.
What was that new movie he was in where it was like he played himself?
I got no idea.
It looked interesting because he was like, "Oh, I'm a giant cokehead and I went bankrupt and blah 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 blah," and it was like, "I'm playing myself," and I was like, "Oh, that could be interesting," and I heard it sucked.
So yeah, my pet peeve of the week is Disney Plus. Like, would you make Obi-Wan again without Ewan McGregor? Probably not.
You guys talking about Star Wars for the second week in a row. Since nobody heard last week.
It's only the greatest franchise in history of cinema, Jake.
Right, that
Never
down.
heard of it. So last week on the podcast, I had mentioned that I had never seen any of the Star Wars. And that's still true today, a week later.
And me and Zach are contemplating relieving him of being
Yeah.
our friend.
And starting your own pod.
Contemplating relieving me. So my homework is going to be watching the Star Wars series, and the guys told me to start at 1 and go the whole way through. What is there, 9 of them in the movie series?
9 of them in the main series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you just do those, I'll accept it.
That's what I start with, right? I watch those. And
that's what you
Yeah.
start with. Makes you appreciate the rest of it a little bit more.
Okay, I'll start there, and then I'll recap, and then we'll talk about Star Wars, since I'll be like, hold on.
I'll be ready for that.
That's gonna be a heater.
Heater. You guys want to talk about anything else before we go to round 2 here?
I got a question for you guys. I kind of had this moment over the last week where I'm trying to decide if I was being an asshole or not, and I'm just
Yes.
I just want your input.
Okay.
Yes, you were.
So I've been doing this pickleball league for a few weeks now. We meet up, we play a couple games. Good time, but we usually play the same people, so you get to know one another. And I was chatting with this couple, and they're like, "Oh, we just moved here from Houston. We came from Salt Lake, yada yada yada." I'm like, "Oh, cool." I
Are they
used to.
familiar with soaking?
We'll get there.
They're from Salt Lake.
We'll get there. You already have more context clues than I have, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I used to live in Utah too," because as some of you may remember, I lived in St. George for a few months. And she's like, "Oh, did you like it there?" And my first response was, "Oh yeah, but it was too Mormon for me." And to my LDS listeners, you're probably not listening,
After last
Yeah. Yeah,
but we
seriously.
love you if you do. It's just not for me. That's all I'm gonna say.
There's
Anyway.
nothing wrong with soaking. We just like making fun of it. And
And
jumping on
anyway, the look on her face just changed. She's like, "Oh, yeah, I get that, I guess." And I was like, I looked at her. I was like, "Man, I'm an asshole, huh?" She's like, "No, we're not even that big into it." And I was like, "It's all right. I can already taste my foot. My foot's already far in my mouth. Am I an asshole?"
Did you show her the pickleball?
No.
Did you put yourself in a really, really awkward position? Yes. Are you an asshole? No.
Thank you, Mason.
I agree. It sounds like she kind of understood too, so I think you're in the clear.
Well,
Then I proceed to spike the ball at her.
it's like when you ask somebody who looks like they're pregnant if they're pregnant. Is that being an asshole?
I ask you all the time. So I am kind of pissed off that I get all these pickleball alerts from you after you get done working out.
Mm-hmm.
So this last weekend, I was up fishing in the mountains, trying to get some activity, and my watch died, and I was so pissed off that I couldn't beat you the one day.
What were you doing in the mountains that you was going to beat him?
Well, I was just fishing, but it's up in the mountains, and you have to hike to all the different lakes up there. So it's kind of hiking and running and jogging, that kind of stuff in there also.
Yeah, but if you're not pickleballing, I don't think you're.
Man, I don't know anybody in the pickleball except Zach and my neighbor.
And he's like 100.
And he's not 100.
He'd probably mess you both up at pickleball.
I don't like people messing with my pickles.
So, round 2?
Yeah, let's dive in.
Oh, God.
All right, guys. Round 2 of the 2022 Disney Channel original movie bracket championship tournament of the champions. We got the first matchup here. Brink versus Smart House. This one's this one's the easy one for me.
Yeah, Smart House. Pretty good.
Go for it, Jake.
Pretty easy.
I'm going Brink. You're going Smart House?
Absolutely.
On this?
Absolutely.
Just because you're not familiar with Brink's the problem here.
I've seen it.
It's the highest movie in this whole bunch, and you're like, I don't like that one.
Based on the internet.
Don't believe everything you see on the internet.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm going which one I remember having the most joy from.
They have Johnny Tsunami ranked 7th out of this list. I don't believe any of their rankings.
I don't believe shit from that rankings.
It doesn't matter what they have them ranked. We're deciding who gets first.
Exactly. That's why I said Smart House.
I'm going to go...
So I'm just going to put you down for Brink.
Whatever one brought me the most enjoyment that I remember.
Here we go. Tiebreaker, Zach.
Smart House.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I watched that movie multiple times. I'm pretty sure my nieces watch that movie now.
Mm-hmm. Now I know Michael's probably listening to this podcast right now thinking, what the fuck, Zach? This is my favorite movie, Brink. But I really love Smart House. when
Yeah, me
the
too.
chick turned into
That's
real
messed
life
up.
and just started making a
Yeah.
tornado. Yeah.
Wasn't it the lady from
Carpet sucks
Married
all
with
the
Children?
I don't remember.
The voice of the house.
What was it? What was the voice of the house's name?
I'm sure it was the lady from Married with Children.
Yeah. But what was like the acronym's name?
Oh,
The acronym's name.
Yeah, it stood for something. It was someone. It was a name.
Pat.
Pat.
What does it stand for?
Personal. I don't.
She isn't married with children.
fuck yeah.
All right. Smart house with the first upset.
Did you know she's also Layla in Futurama?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, you guys are so smart. Why do I
Le-
hang out with you,
Leela, not Layla.
Leela? I know, because she's got the one
All
eye.
right.
Yeah, the computer's name is Pat. I don't know what it stands for, but that's what it is.
If anyone remembers the name of Pat, please throw it in a comment. Send us an email with it.
Also, Michael, I got your back. I'm going Brink all the way here. All right, here we go. This is going to be the 14th matchup. I guess it's the second matchup in round 2, but it's the 14th overall matchup. We have the 13th year and Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off.
13th year.
13th year.
Same.
Although I did love Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off.
I did too.
13th year was fire.
Can we why is that movie so impactful for us? That doesn't make sense, does it?
Dude, I don't know.
A merman?
Dude, that movie's legit.
I remember, doesn't he get wet and he's like, I got scales?
He has to hide it from his crush at the
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
He's like, this is so embarrassing. I can breathe underwater. I was like, that's badass.
That is pretty cool.
All right, here we go. The third matchup in the second round, or the 15th overall matchup, Halloween Town versus Johnny Tsunami. This is a good one.
Johnny Tsunami. No debate.
I'm going JT here also.
This is where you're going to be upset with me, Zach, but Halloween
Don't
Town
you
is-
fucking say it.
Halloween Town is
Don't
iconic.
you say it.
I'm
Watch
going
it with your
Halloween
family
Town
here.
by 1,000,000.
What?
Did you have this going to the end?
That's my number one out of this entire.
No. Jake, who did you vote for?
Overall? I don't want to say yet.
For this one.
Johnny Tsunami.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
I'm not like him.
Ooh. I was gonna leave the pod.
Yeah, guys, I'm out. All right, here we go. This is the final matchup remaining in the second round. Winners. It's Motocrossed versus the Even Stevens movie.
As much as I love Shia LaBeouf, nothing beats an actual physical activity, so I'm going motocross.
I don't always agree with Mason, but yeah, I'm going motocross.
I think I am too. And I like the Even Stevens movie. This bracket's been difficult for me because, like I said, I don't think there's anything on here that I hated. All right, and now we are down here. Let me refresh because I was getting cut off in the losers bracket. Second round. Here we go. It's still getting cut off here. Weird. We have the Even Stevens movie versus Cadet Kelly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my girl Hillary on this one, and we're going Cadet Kelly.
Agreed.
I'm going Even Steven on this one. I like my girl Hillary, but Even Steven's a better movie.
Beans almost did it for me, but
Beans in that fucking chair. Remember that chair? Dude, I thought that was life.
Is that when they go to that? They find that fancy hotel out in the middle of the island there.
Something like that.
All right, here we go. Second matchup in the losers round 2. We have Halloween Town.
Halloween Town.
Can you please wait until I finish? Thank you.
Disqualify that man.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch your vote just for that. So we got one for Halloween Town. I am gonna go.
What's the other one?
Oh, sorry, I didn't even read that, did I? It's Xenon, Girl from the 21st Century.
Yeah, mark me down for Xenon.
I'm going Xenon also. Which means Halloween Town is kind of at the end of its rope.
Sorry, Mason. That one was just out of spite.
All right. That is the end of round 2. So we will continue talking about other stuff for approximately 3 minutes. Hey, no honking.
Shut the fuck up. You guys see those like things going around on Instagram where it's like Little Miss talks too much or whatever it is?
No.
So
Can you
they're
explain?
yeah, I forget what the comics were, but they're like old little books we used to have as a kid. But it had some like cartoon person, a big smiley face, and it was like Mr. Happy, or like if you just Google Mr. Happy and go to images, I think it'll pop up.
Just
Pull
make
that
sure
up,
you
young
go
Jakey.
Mr.
I'm not
Smiley.
Googling Mr. Happy.
Look
Mr.
up
Smiley.
Mr. Happy like children's book.
Well, Mr. Happy?
Yeah, Mr. Happy, I think. Hmm. So it's they're going around the internet with these. They're like little children books about like this guy who was happy and why he was happy. I think it was like purpose to make kids recognize emotions or something. But now they're floating around Instagram. People are like memeing them out, and there's been some pretty funny ones out there.
They're memeing this smiling character out?
Just like from that same like genre, like those same characters from the books. They've been like memeing them.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So one of them,
Are you sure? Are you sure it wasn't this one?
I'm pretty confident, but I could be wrong.
Okay, I'll change it back.
But yeah, one of the funny ones I saw was Mr. Third Leg. So
The tripod. Have you guys ever seen Backrooms on YouTube?
yeah,
Tripod
No.
Man. You guys
yeah,
know
I
who
know who
Tripod
Tripod
Man
What is a
Man is.
back room on YouTube?
Oh
I'll
man, I
save
don't know
that
if we
for
got
next
time
time.
for Backrooms.
Yeah, I'll save that for
man.
next time. Backrooms is pretty cool though. We're gonna have to show you.
Yeah, I think we need a live reenact of like we need to make Mason watch it and like film that.
Yeah, I think we should do that next
Mhm.
episode.
What you're gonna have to
I'm
give
gonna write
me?
it down.
Give me a hint. Give me a hint.
It's like this YouTube creator. He made these like short films, but they're kind of like suspenseful or scary.
His name's Kane Pixel, isn't it? His YouTube name.
I don't know.
I think so. Anyway, you remember Slenderman?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like it kind of started as like a legend, and then it was like a video game. This is very similar to that, where it's like you kind of have to kind of avoid a bad guy in like a very confusing area. But we'll catch you up to speed next episode.
Mm-hmm.
And Mason's confused as ever.
It's like a suspenseful short film.
Yeah, and there's like I don't know 10 or 12 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna watch Star Wars. You gotta watch this shit for me.
The concept doesn't make sense to me. It's a video that you have to watch, but then you also have to avoid somebody.
No. It's just a video. I'm just saying the concept is similar to Slenderman.
Yeah, the characters in the movie have to avoid Tripod Man.
Okay.
You'll see it. It's hard to.
I'll try it out.
It's hard to.
I'll
explain.
try it out.
Tripod Man sneaking up behind you.
Mason might actually like that.
Yeah. Say you, Mr. Tripod. All right. You guys ready for round 3?
I think so.
It's getting pretty quick now since we're
Mhm.
we're really eliminating some movies. All right, round 3. We're in the winners bracket. This is going to be the first matchup here. We have Smart House versus the 13th Year.
Tough.
I'll go first. I'm going 13th year here.
And I'm going Smart House.
Yeah, I think I gotta go Smart House as well.
Ooh, I did not see that one coming.
I love 13th Year, but Smart House was legit, man.
Yeah. I think we're like only down to the legit movies now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Second matchup, round 3. We got Johnny Tsunami versus Motocross. We got 2 extreme sports in this one.
You guys go first.
Johnny Tsunami's better than Motocross.
I'm going Johnny Tsunami also. It's iconic.
It's not better than Halloween Town, but it is better than Motocross.
Johnny Tsunami.
Halloween Town lost. It's not that iconic.
Are you sure you're
Johnny
not thinking of
Tsunami.
Hocus Pocus?
Moving on. All right, losers bracket, round 3. We have Cadet Kelly versus Xenon, the girl from the 21st century.
Cadet Kelly.
You
I'm going
really like Cadet Kelly.
I'm going Xenon.
I'm going Xenon also.
Once again, I've never even seen Xenon, so that's why.
How have you not seen Xenon?
Never even heard of it.
I haven't seen Halloween Town.
Hell, that one's like on every October.
Yeah, I never seen it.
Even on like ABC Family, they play that stuff.
I mean, I know what the movie. I know what it is. I've seen bits of it. I've never sat down and watched the whole movie.
Guys, that's the end of round 3 already. It's getting fast, like I said. Should we continue on to round 4, or should we just talk? Or
might as well continue. Get it out of the way.
All right. We'll finish off here, and then we'll end on some real topics, I guess.
Now that we've had an episode of nothing but Disney.
Yeah, it's hard to understand because you didn't see the last episode, but we got really into it. Our Disney movies last episode.
We should have spread it out over like weeks, like did round 1 and then.
That's a much better idea. Honestly,
Yeah.
That's a much better idea.
This is just 2000 to 2005 Disney Channel originals, not animated. We can do Disney movies after this.
Nope, it dies. We're going to cartoons next.
This is just the podcast from now on. Disney movies. All right. Here we go. I believe this is the semifinals here. It's either I think it's the semifinals. Here we go. Matchup. Smart House versus Johnny Tsunami.
Johnny T, baby. Johnny T.
For me, it's Smart House.
Shut the fuck up.
Smart House was my number 2.
Wow.
At the end?
Wow.
Because it's about to lose that.
It's all right.
Jake, what you got?
You're going to love me for this. I got Johnny T.
Let's go.
All right. Losers bracket. We got the 13th year versus Xenon, the girl of the 21st century.
13th year.
That's a 3. All right, we got some extras over here now.
Is that it?
No. We're still going.
Okay.
Relax. You think this is going to just end and we were going to have a winner? Yeah, right.
I need a winner.
All right, here we go. This is also in the losers bracket. We got Buffalo Dreams versus Now You See It.
Now You See It was the one with the twins girls, right?
It's the magician.
Yeah.
It's the girl and the guy.
I'm going Buffalo Dream.
I'm going to go Buffalo Dream also. Mace?
I have no idea about either of these, so I got neither.
It's fair. They're in the losers bracket for a reason, man.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire versus Miracle in Lane 2.
Mom's Got a Vampire.
Same.
Yeah, I'm not a big Frankie Muniz guy.
remember one time when I was young, he was racing like either Formula One or Indy cars around the streets of Denver, and I was like, that's pretty cool. Never really liked him though. I know Malcolm in the Middle, but that's about it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off versus Buffalo Dreams. We're still in the losers bracket here.
Give me
Cook off.
Eddie's. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Eddie's also.
You know, the ones that we like agree on, we agree on.
I think they're just like, well, we're all kind of the same age, so
That's true.
I think they just had the same impact on us at the same year.
Yeah.
Ooh, here's a good one. Brink versus Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire.
Brink.
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 First time I voted for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Still in the losers bracket, we have Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off versus Brink.
Brink.
I got Brink.
It's closer than I think it should be, but I got Brink.
All right. We got the number 1 seed and the number 3 seed here. Brink versus Motocrossed.
Motocrossed.
Ooh, that's surprising.
I will agree.
Ooh, I'm going Brink here. Okay. We got the 13th year versus Motocrossed.
Oh, wow. This is a tough one.
13th year.
I got
I got
motocross.
13th year.
Yeah, mark me for motocross.
I still can't find out or figure out what it is about the 13th year. I don't know why we like that one so much. Okay, and now we have Smart House versus the 13th year.
Smart House.
Haven't we already had this contest?
Nope. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I got
Was it
Smart
first
House. Yeah, I think they competed against each other earlier. I'm going Smart
Maybe.
House.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I'm going to go 13th year. I'll check on that for you real quick. No. They did it in round 3 of the winners bracket. Okay, so it comes down to this one right here. Johnny Tsunami versus Smart House.
Smart House.
Johnny T, baby.
Oh shit. This one's hard. I go Johnny T though. I did last time. I'm doing it again.
So I have this memory. It's ingrained in me. My brother and I were in the living room, sleeping, watching TV. And I'm over here being a little punk, trying to sleep. And my brother's like, no, dude, you gotta stay up. You gotta watch this movie. It's such a good movie. I'm like, dude, I just want to sleep. And he like practically forced me to stay awake to watch this movie. And that's the first time I ever watched Johnny Tsunami.
I have to say, Johnny Tsunami, looking at here at the standings at the end, is the only movie that did not have a loss in this tournament.
Should have.
Should have. What are you on?
Halloween Town, buddy.
So what's the top 5, Jake?
Let's take a look at it. Where's Halloween Town on this list here? Oh, it's number 9 and it's tied.
Sounds
I don't
about
think
right.
that's a top 3. All right, here's the list, guys. Number 1 ranking movie is Johnny Tsunami. Number 2 is Smart Home. Number 3, The 13th Year. Number 4, Motocrossed. Number 5, Brink. Also tied, number 5 is Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century. And at 7, we skipped 6 because there was a tie at 5. We have Cadet Kelly. There's also a tie at 7. It's Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. Go down to 9 because there was a tie at 7. We have Buffalo Dreams and Halloween Town and Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire and the Even Stevens movie. All tied for 9th. And then we go down to 13, Miracle in Lane 2. Now You See It, Fan of the Megaplex, and Right on Track. I'm really surprised Right on Track was the worst rated, along with these Miracle in Lane 2, Now You See It, Fan of the Megaplex. I think that one's better than those three.
So I think Right on Track got exactly where it's supposed to be. But before doing this, I know Mason want Halloween Town. Obviously, I was pulling for Johnny Tsunami the whole time. But Jake, who did you have as your number one?
Man, I had Brink and Johnny Tsunami as my number
Okay.
one.
Yeah, I think that's two respectable choices.
I'm surprised Brink got that low, honestly.
Well, there you guys have it, folks. That is what we think are the best Disney Channel original movies from those years. Agree, disagree, please let us know. We'll
I
be more than
disagree.
happy to tell you why you're wrong.
I disagree.
If you guys like this bracket too, let us know what other brackets we could do. We could probably figure out some other stuff. I know I talked to Zach last week, and one of the other ideas we had is we could do a snacks bracket.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of fun.
Top snacks.
But I don't want to do them like back to back weeks. We'll space them out. So, should we talk about some sports? We haven't talked about sports.
Let's try it.
Let's try it.
I think we're due.
I mean, we talked about pickleball, so we're good.
Yeah,
That's true.
all the sports you need. Why pickleball, Zach?
It's fun. It gets me off the couch.
It's like a combination of like
ping
tennis
pong
and
and tennis.
ping pong.
Yeah, it's like the learning curve is pretty low, so it's pretty easy to get out there. But to be good at it, you really have to put an effort. So it's good, easy to be okay, but to be good is hard.
Right.
So, did you sign up for a league?
Yeah, so I picked it up playing probably back in April. I have a friend down here who plays pretty seriously, so he got me into it. So I just started playing and got a little better. Then this league kind of came around, so we signed up for it. And yeah, every Thursday we go out there, break some ankles, get the ball spiked at us. It's a good time.
Do you
Cuss
get
out some
paired with him
Mormons.
every week?
Come
Oh,
after
sorry.
some Mormons. Yeah. Mental warfare, man. You got to beat them at all angles.
It's you guys on the same team every week, though.
It's supposed to be that way, but I think they messed up the seating, so now we just kind of like alternate.
Tell me about messing up seating.
But yeah, what sports news are you guys? I know Mason has something to chime in with. Speak of all
About
people's sports, I heard you had a little golf tournament.
I did have a little golf tournament. It's a young man's game nowadays.
When you say little golf tournament, is it like little people?
Yeah, little miniature people. No, it was
Oh, that's miniature golf. Sorry.
yeah. It was for Johnny's work, so it was like 50 teams of 4, so there was like 200 people out there.
So is this an OnlyFans tournament then?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, we did call him up last week, and he gave us the lowdown on OnlyFans. I don't want to like say it out loud, but he's an expert.
Yeah. He really knows what he's talking about.
I would trust his opinion.
Yeah.
So it was people that you worked with there, Mace, yeah?
Not that I work with. It was like a Wind Supply, just Johnny's like company. So like
Okay.
you know how there's Win Air, all that sort of stuff.
Mhm.
They have quite a few companies, and it was just all of them from Colorado in Denver.
Nice. How'd you do?
We finished 29th, which they gave a trophy for because that's Nathan McKinnon's number. So
Mhm.
that was pretty cool. So each won $50 to the pro shop there.
Nice.
We won a bunch of Milwaukee stuff. We won a Weber. I think it's Weber. No, it's Coleman. We won a Coleman charcoal grill.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, we won a bunch of shit.
So has Hannah been using the grill yet, or not? Or you haven't made her yet?
Put it together
Steak,
yesterday.
ribs.
Put it outside. I got a Traeger grill and a Blackstone grill. I doubt that charcoal grill ever gets used.
You never know, man.
Well,
You
I
never
mean,
know.
you've taught her to use all three, right?
No, she doesn't know how to use any of them.
Oh.
They'll take away the only thing I'm good at.
Jake. All right, she has to master the lawnmower first before she can master the grill.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
I don't know. She was in the freezer that one night digging for steaks.
Well, she's
After
just
she
getting
got
ready
done
for
mowing the
me.
lawn.
Well,
Hey, get the steaks.
congrats on getting that Nate McKinnon number.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So did they actually give out the awards because it was the Nathan McKinnon and Kayla McCarr numbers, or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yep. So they said they give out awards for first place, last place, and then 8th and 29th. And they say, I bet you're wondering why we're giving awards for 8th and 29th. Well, because the Colorado Avalanche are world champions, it's Cale McCarr and Nathan McKinnon.
How many
kinda
people were
wondering
like-
about last place though?
How many people were like, "Who's that?"
None. It's Colorado after they won the championship. There's a bunch of bandwagoners there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I like that Zach's finally got his jersey wrapping behind him.
Yeah, my Naz Kadri jersey came in, so pray he stays. Hopefully that jersey just doesn't go down as another player that left me, i.e. Tom Brady.
I quit buying jerseys because they always left as soon as I got it.
Always.
Pretty much.
So if you could get rid of that Cale McCarr jersey for us, that'd be much appreciated.
No, sir, that one's hung up over here.
If Kale leaves, I'm gonna be so pissed at you, Zach.
Dude, he's locked down to 2027. We're good.
I don't care if he leaves in 2028. I'm coming after you.
Bring it on, man. You don't want to come after your tripod man.
You know what? I'm gonna have so many fewer years on you after my age test gets back. By the way, I don't know if I forget if I said this earlier in the podcast, but hopefully it comes back next week.
That'd be cool. Jake, what athletic event did you do this weekend? We got pickleball and golf. I'm guessing there's another old man sport coming.
Yeah.
Old band sport.
What's the thing where you shuffleboard? You play some shuffleboard?
Shuffleboard. Chess.
Yeah, there I was out on my cruise ship playing shuffleboard. You know, I'm good at getting it to the land of that top triangle.
Was
piece.
this before or after the early bird buffet special?
I like to hit it right in the middle because that's when they give discounts to non-seniors.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So if you were a senior on your DNA test, could you just roll up to the buffets and show that?
Why not?
Dude, that's what I'm hoping for. And the other thing is, I want to move into one of those 55 and up communities.
That'd be tight.
Those are my people, man.
I
They're all
guarantee
quiet,
they got pickleball
they're all
courts there.
friendly. I'll be walking around. They'll be like, "How are you doing?" I'll be like, "I'm doing good. How are you doing?" And I'll be like, "You need help carrying in groceries?" And they'll be like, "Yeah."
And then they give you $5 and say don't spend it on one place.
And then Jake will go out to get the groceries and just take them home.
Yeah. We'll make sure this is all right for you, Nancy.
Yeah.
You guys might know me a little too well. So the episode before last, we said we were going to talk about the hot tub story in Utah, and we never covered that yet. So I think we should probably hit that on this episode here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, take it, Jake.
So out in Utah, there's a hot tub. Pass. Next.
Yep, that's the story. Yeah, well done, team. So
we're all soaking in there. That's where we left off, and we were like, we're gonna tell this story next time.
Yeah.
And then we never told the story.
So I'll give you a little background from it. I think it was my first trip back from when I moved to Maine. Is that right? It was one of my first trips back to Colorado.
You were my main man.
Still am, buddy.
No, you're my Houston man now.
I'm your ex that lives in Texas.
Houston,
now.
we have a problem.
So yeah, we were all pretty excited, get to see people for the first time in 6-7 months. So we were pretty fired up going out there. It was for our fantasy football draft. So again, seeing a bunch of people I haven't seen for a while. Drive down to Utah. Jake, you might want to blur that part out.
Jesus.
I think we're good, but
write down the time for that one.
no, we're good.
Fuck you.
We should probably
You were driving.
cut that one down.
I'll censor something over it, and then we'll know what we're talking about right now.
There you go. Just blank it out the whole time.
All right.
So anyway,
Continue.
yeah, we got there, feeling pretty good. We're all pretty hyped up, and
So feeling pretty good. What the fuck, man? How much of this shit do you want me to cut?
cut it all. No one else want to tell the story?
Oh my!
I wouldn't tell it like that.
So we murdered somebody on our way down.
It was badass.
Andy Kane.
Andy did come to that one. It was a good time.
So yeah, we should probably bleep out a lot of this. But yeah,
We start saying last names now.
so
Because that's what I have to censor every episode.
we got to the door, and Mason parked the car, and since he parked the car, he should probably tell the rest of the story.
Okay, will do.
So there he was, drinking beer.
So we get there. We're the last ones there. Everybody else is already there. You know, they went to the store, got food, got drinks. Of course, we brought drinks. We brought cigars because we know how to have
Hold
a
up
good
for
time.
just a second.
We're
there,
classy
'cause
fucks.
I just want to say I flew in, the bumpiest flight I've ever had. Got picked up by
A stranger.
Colin and Bubba. Yeah, basically two strangers that wanted to take advantage of me.
But-
Um,
You got to understand. You flew into Moab. They're used to people jumping out of the planes, not wanting to land in them.
Side note: I've jumped out of a plane in Moab. No, for real. I skydive. We'll have to pull. I wonder if I could probably find that video and we could show it on the podcast sometime. That'd be pretty cool. But we went to the grocery store before you guys showed up because we were trying to look for beer. All the liquor stores were closed. I mean, we're talking about Utah right now. We're talking about Utah. It's a dry state. Dry.
Not if you're soaking.
I think that's why they soak, is to make up for the dryness.
Hey,
Makes sense.
You
That
do what
makes
you
a
gotta
lot of
do.
sense, actually.
I mean, they can't go out to bars and have wet t-shirt contests, so they got to have other ways of super soaking each other down.
So anyway,
but anyway,
I got a little
There's-
off track.
there's
there.
what? It's 6 of us. We're all
Well-
like 200 pounds, except for Johnny.
Well, I was trying to say, hold on. I was trying to say we went to the grocery store to get beer and couldn't get beer. And then the liquor store, we couldn't get beer. And they closed at 6. And then we couldn't get any beer after that. And the bars closed at like 8. We couldn't get any beer after that.
God, rip Hollis.
So- We were in a straight panic.
And then your saviors came with a truck full of beer.
I know. I was like, oh my God, it's the Bud night.
Dilly dilly.
So
Here
the
we go.
Bud Knights show up. We get there. First thing we want to do is get in the hot tub. So, but we're popping beers too. So we're
We're in
popping
Utah.
beers,
We
getting
wanna
in
soak.
getting in the hot tub. You know, we're a little bit, how might you say, sauced up, a little sauced up,
We're diced. We're dicey.
little diced. So we decided, oh, we might as well light up some cigars while we're in here too. So there's 6 of us, 200 plus pounds. You know, the hot tub's meant for 4
Hey,
people.
let's not make assumptions.
I mean,
I'm 199. Thank you.
hot tub's meant for 4 people, so we're flooding it at this point. We're flooding it like, I don't know, Zach
Wilson.
Zach Wilson's mom's hot friend's pants when she sees him throw a touchdown pass. Anyways.
I wish I could show you.
We're
the picture
dropping
in my head.
cigar ash. We're spilling beer in there. We're having the time of our life. We wake up the next morning. That thing is the grossest mucus-filled water you've ever seen in your life.
It was a different consistency. Like it was
Yeah.
Fisk. You run your
The
hand
smell.
through it. If you ran your hand through it, it left a trail behind it.
You know, like when you leave the milk on the counter for a day or two? It's like that.
It was gross, man. I went out there the next day and I was like, I really don't even know what made that that smell and that dirtiness. I don't know if that's just from beers being dumped in there and just using it as an ashtray and just guys, 8 guys in a hot tub doing our thing, just soaking around. But man, the next day there was probably like 3 or 4 inches of just brown foam on top. You guys remember that? I was like, I don't know if this is probably from the beer because it's all foaming up like it's beer in the hot tub.
I remember the poor soul came that next day to clean it too.
Yep.
That man quit his job.
Yeah,
I wouldn't blame him.
I won't blame him either. Well justified.
Yeah, and he was a little shocked. More shocked than the hot tub that he shocked. You guys don't know pool jokes. I used to build pools. I know pool jokes.
That one is for all our pool listeners out there.
Shout out to Shane that I used to build pools with.
What's his last name?
Jeez, I don't even remember. I think Liquid Perfection is the name of his company. Go give it a Google. I really wanted to have Aunt Julie on this week so we could do Is It Offensive?
How about you tell me some things and I'll tell you her answers?
Well, we tried doing this last week, but I think it would be so much better if we had Aunt Julie answer.
I am not filming my Aunt Julie answer these questions.
I mean, you don't have to. We can.
No.
Yeah, we can get her on a FaceTime real quick, I'm sure.
Yep.
Nope.
Make a few phone calls. Get Aunt Julie on the line.
If Aunt Julie, you want to join our podcast, just shoot us an email. Jake, what's the email?
cultspod@gmail.com.
She'll probably be watching this with me because she's going to be here in a few days.
She's going to be upset that you don't want her on then.
Dude, that's all right.
I don't blame her. She should be upset. Aunt Julie, you should kick Mason's ass just like my mom.
Yeah. Everybody wants to beat me up.
You got
Easy. It's like a punching bag.
Well, boys, I think an hour does it for me.
Yeah, I think we're reaching the end here.
Yep.
Well done, boys. I just want to give a quick shout out to my my boy Johnny Tsunami. Represented. He knew who he was from the day one. Still represents. Some things. Just stay together. That's one of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to my other boy Johnny, who was on the podcast last week, who is not a tsunami.
Not even close to a tsunami.
What would his last name be?
Of water.
Johnny Rio Grande.
Grande. Johnny Grande.
There you go.
Johnny Grande. He's gonna eat this up.
Johnny Grande. Yeah, dude, we're gonna call Johnny Grande. Get his opinion on some stuff. We might need some more OnlyFans expertise in the future here. Since he's got like 3 or 4 accounts, I think he can really deliver that information on us.
So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this video. Also help out our boy Johnny Grande on his OnlyFans. I believe that is at Johnny Grande. Please,
right now.
Please support the local business.